It's November 16th, 2025, and as the final storms of this year fade from memory, a new question is already on everyone's mind. What will the 2026 hurricane season bring? The air is crisp, but for many, thoughts are turning to the months ahead, when the Atlantic and Gulf coasts, once again, face the possibility of powerful storms. All along the coast, from bustling cities to quiet beach towns, people are starting to wonder and prepare. Will next year be another record breaker, or will it be a quieter season? Families, business owners, and emergency planners are already talking, sharing concerns, and making early preparations. The big questions are on everyone's lips. Will 2026 be busy or quiet? Where will the storms go? And who will be in their path? These aren't just idle curiosities, they're questions that shape how millions of people plan their lives, their homes, and their businesses. For those living along the Atlantic and Gulf coasts, the answers matter deeply. Every year, the threat of hurricanes looms large, and early information can make all the difference in how communities prepare and respond. Early long-range forecasts, like those from the old Farmer's Almanac and new digital prediction models, are already out. These forecasts offer a first glimpse at what might be ahead, blending tradition with cutting-edge science to give us a sense of what to expect. Think of these predictions as a movie trailer, just a preview, not the full story. They set the tone, spark conversations, and get us thinking about what could unfold, but the real plot will only be revealed as the season approaches. For millions, knowing if an active season is expected helps with early planning and safety. It means stocking up on supplies, reviewing evacuation routes, and making sure loved ones are ready, just in case. While June 1st, the official start of hurricane season is still months away, these outlooks use a mix of science, history, and new technology to offer valuable clues. Meteorologists study ocean temperatures, wind patterns, and past storm cycles to make their best predictions. These forecasts aren't guarantees, but they do get us thinking about preparedness. They remind us that being ready is a year-round effort, not just something to consider when a storm is on the horizon. So, let's dive deeper into what these early predictions say, how they're made, and what factors experts are watching most closely this year. Most importantly, let's talk about what all this means for you, your family, and your community. Because when it comes to hurricanes, knowledge and preparation are your best defense. This is our first look at the 2026 hurricane season, setting the stage for months ahead, where vigilance, preparation, and staying informed will be the keys to staying safe, no matter what the forecasts may bring. Have you ever wondered how anyone can predict the weather months or even a whole season in advance? It might seem impossible, especially when daily forecasts can sometimes be off. But there's a fascinating blend of science, history, and a bit of tradition behind these long-range predictions. It's not magic. It's a careful process that combines cutting-edge technology with centuries-old observation. Meteorologists and scientists rely on both modern instruments and historical records to make sense of the patterns that shape our weather. Take the old Farmer's Almanac, for example. It's famous for its long-range forecasts, and it uses a secret formula that's been refined over generations. This formula blends solar science, climatology, and meteorology. Drawing from both the latest research and time-tested methods, researchers study sunspots, those dark spots on the sun's surface that can influence Earth's climate. They also analyze long-term weather cycles and pore over decades, even centuries, of weather data to spot repeating patterns and trends. Ocean temperatures, especially in the Atlantic, play a huge role. Warmer waters provide more energy for hurricanes, making them stronger and more frequent. By tracking these temperatures, scientists can anticipate how active a hurricane season might be. They also factor in global phenomena like El Niño and La Niña. These patterns can dramatically shift weather around the world, influencing everything from rainfall to hurricane activity. Understanding these cycles helps forecasters make more accurate seasonal predictions. All this information, solar activity, historical trends, and current conditions, comes together to create detailed long-range outlooks. It's a massive puzzle, and each piece helps build a clearer picture of what the coming months might hold. These forecasts aren't about telling you if it will rain on a specific day months from now. Instead, they paint a broad picture of the season's overall character. Will it be wetter, drier, stormier, or calmer than usual? It's truly a blend of old wisdom and modern science. By comparing ancient weather records with today's powerful computer models, scientists can refine their predictions and give us a better idea of what to expect. The ultimate goal isn't to predict every single storm, but to help you plan and prepare for what's likely to come. With these forecasts, families and communities can get ready for whatever the season may bring. So, what's the Almanac predicting for 2026? An active, potentially impactful hurricane season. Expect above-average tropical storm activity in the Atlantic, fueled by warmer than normal sea surface temperatures. The peak threat, late August through early October, but storms could form as early as June and linger into fall. The entire U.S. East and Gulf coasts are at risk, with special focus on Florida, the Southeast, and the Gulf of Mexico. Remember, these are broad predictions. Exact storm tracks can't be known this far out. Even a quiet season can bring one devastating storm, so preparation is key. The message: be vigilant and ready, no matter where you live along the coast. The Gulf Coast, from Texas to Florida, is a major area of concern for 2026. Warm Gulf waters can rapidly intensify storms, making cities like Houston, New Orleans, and Mobile especially vulnerable. Mississippi's short coastline is highly susceptible to storm surge and flooding. Even storms landing nearby can bring severe impacts. The forecast also points to above-average rainfall, raising the risk of flash flooding, even without a named storm. For Mississippi and the Gulf Coast, it's not just about wind. Water is often the biggest threat. Now's the time to review your hurricane plan and supplies. An active season means being ready for anything, from hurricanes to days of heavy rain. The Old Farmer's Almanac isn't alone. Other trusted sources are weighing in. NOAA's official outlook comes in May, using supercomputers and satellite data, with a focus on El Niño and La Niña. If La Niña develops, NOAA will likely predict an active season, as it favors hurricane formation. The Farmer's Almanac and private companies like AccuWeather and the Weather Channel also expect an above-average season, citing warm Atlantic waters. These groups may differ on details, but the consensus is clear. 2026 looks busy. When multiple forecasts align, it's a strong signal to take hurricane preparedness seriously. Small differences aside, the message is the same: be ready from the start. Multiple lines of evidence point to a season that demands attention. Why don't all forecasts match? Long-range forecasting is complex and each group uses different methods. The Old Farmer's Almanac relies on historical cycles and solar activity. NOAA uses cutting-edge computer models and real-time data from satellites and buoys. Private companies blend models with expert meteorologist analysis. These different approaches lead to variations in numbers and details, but when most forecasts point to an active season, confidence in that outlook grows. Disagreements remind us there's always uncertainty. Weather is unpredictable. Use these outlooks as guides, but rely on local forecasts when storms approach. An active hurricane season can be unsettling, but preparation is empowering. Start now. Create a family hurricane plan. Know where you'll go, how you'll communicate, and what you'll need. Build a disaster kit with food, water, medicine, flashlights, batteries, and a radio wave. Enough for at least a week. Store important documents in a waterproof bag and keep your kit in an easy-to-grab spot. Check your home-trimmed trees, inspect your roof, and make sure shutters or plywood are ready for windows. Review your insurance. Standard policies often don't cover flooding, so consider flood insurance if needed. Taking these steps now saves time and stress when a storm is near. Preparation now means peace of mind later. Being ready is your best defense. When a hurricane watch or warning is issued, it's time to act quickly and decisively. These alerts mean that dangerous weather is on the way, and your safety depends on how prepared you are. Don't wait until the last minute. Every moment counts when a storm is approaching. Always listen to local weather experts and emergency officials for the most accurate and up-to-date information. Don't rely on rumors, social media hearsay, or outdated info from friends. Official sources will tell you exactly what to expect and what actions to take, so keep your radio, TV, or smartphone handy for updates. If authorities tell you to evacuate, don't hesitate. Leave as soon as possible. Storm surge and flooding can be deadly, and roads will quickly become crowded or even impassable. Plan your route ahead of time, and make sure your vehicle has enough fuel. Remember, it's always safer to leave early than to risk getting trapped by rising water or blocked roads. Prepare a disaster kit with essential supplies like water, food, medications, flashlights, batteries, and important documents. Pack enough for at least several days. Let someone outside the storm zone know your evacuation plans or where you'll be sheltering, so they can check on you after the storm passes. If you're staying home, secure outdoor items like patio furniture and trash cans, as these can become dangerous projectiles in high winds. Board up windows to protect against flying debris, and choose a small, windowless interior room on the lowest floor to shelter in. Bring your emergency kit and stay together as a family. Stay indoors and remain in your safe room until officials say it's safe to come out. Even if the weather seems calm, it could be the eye of the storm. Dangerous winds and rain may return suddenly. Don't be tempted to go outside until you get the all clear. After the storm, be extremely cautious. Watch for downed power lines, broken glass, and other hazards. Never walk or drive through floodwaters, as they can hide sharp objects, dangerous currents, or even live electrical wires. Keep listening to local news and official updates for important recovery instructions, such as when it's safe to return home or where to find help if you need it. Recovery takes time, so be patient and help your neighbors if you can. Working together as a community makes everyone safer and speeds up the recovery process. Remember, your preparation and quick action before, during, and after the storm can make all the difference for your safety and the well-being of those around you. As we look to the 2026 hurricane season, early forecasts may cause anxiety, but preparation brings confidence. These long-range outlooks aren't meant to scare, but to give you a head start. Simple steps, making a plan, building a kit, securing your home, make a huge difference. Preparation turns worry into readiness and helps you control what you can. Talk with your family, gather supplies, and help neighbors who may need extra assistance. A prepared community is a resilient one, and together, we're stronger. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay safe. We can't stop hurricanes, but we can be ready for them. By planning ahead, we face the 2026 season with resolve. I'll be here with updates to help you stay safe. Be well, everyone.